Welcome back. Week number 20, Grapevine CrossFit Programming Overview. Starting on Monday, we're beginning a new cycle. It's going to be our strict press cycle. It's going to be at least 3 weeks. Next week, we're going to do something pretty interesting that you probably haven't done before. So this week, 5x5, next week, something new, something different. Look out for that. After that, we're going to continue our theme of doing something with a dumbbell and a machine on Monday. This will be our third week in a row. We do that couplet of machine and dumbbell, but today, this Monday, we're going to switch them both up. We're going to go 6 rounds, everybody's favorite 6-rounder. Row 250 meters, and then 12 single dumbbell devil's press. All right, we'll throw a cap on that, but decent bit of rowing, solid amount of volume on the devil's press. All right, should be a fun one. We don't do these all that often, so look out for that. Challenge yourself a little bit there. On Tuesday, we're doing a chipper. Haven't done one in a while. We're doing one on Tuesday. You're gonna forward sled drag 200 meters, so one loop around the parking lot. We'll get back inside. We're bringing back the Zercher. All right, we're not lunging, we're squatting. All right, we'll take it from the rack if we have enough racks. If not, some of us will have to take it from the floor. Totally fine. I'll show you how to do it. 20 Zercher squats. All right, you might have to break it up. Totally fine. Should be a moderate weight, but if you had to, you could probably do 20 normal back squats unbroken at that weight. Then you'll do 40 feet elevated ring rows. All right, we're gonna blow up the biceps and the lats a little bit there. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the way back. So another 20 Zercher squats and another 20 on the, or another 200 on the sled drag. All right, so your biceps will probably get a little bit lit up from the Zerchers, the elevated ring row, and then also again on the Zerchers, and your legs are gonna get blown up from the sled drag and then the squats as well. All right, should be a fun one. Wednesday, a little bit of shoulder care, and then we're doing a lot of these lately. I'm experimenting with some things. We're gonna do burpees to a target, wall balls, and double unders. You're gonna work for 20 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. We're gonna do that cycle until you do all of them 10 times, which is gonna be 15 minutes. All right, so you get a sneaky little amount of rest in there, but honestly, it's not much. This is just Tabata for 15 minutes. So start out like you're working for 15 minutes. Don't start out like you're doing a 4-minute Tabata. That's a lot different. All right, so the whole idea with this is to take burpees, wall balls, and double unders. 3 things that are technically not monostructural in nature, right? They're gymnastic movements, or they're technically weightlifting movement, but we all know in reality, they're not. Your limiter on these movements is not your ability to move yourself around something or through something, or your ability to move the wall ball. The limiter on these movements is your own cardio. All right, so here, the plan is go at a nice moderate pace for 20 seconds, rest for 10, transition to the next thing. We're gonna do that for 15 minutes, and by the end, you're gonna be a lot better at breathing during all of those exercises. All right, the goal is to not stop on any of them, including the wall balls, including the double unders. Go unbroken, 20 seconds. You can do it. Thursday, doing a hip mobility circuit. When I started programming it turned out less of a mobility thing and more of a strengthening thing, which is totally fine still, because we all need it, all right? But you'll get some mobility in there. Then we'll do a similar kind of fight gone bad style, but it's different in that only 2 of the movements are things that we're stacking up reps on. Minute number 1, we're just gonna do a wall sit. Hitting our legs in a way we typically don't, in that nice isometric fashion. All right, most of the time we're always flexing and extending. This time we're just holding in that one position for a minute straight. Has to be unbroken. All right, ideally it's unbroken. Then do as many V-ups as possible in a minute, and then as many max cals on the assault bike in a minute. Then you get 1 minute rest. We'll run through the whole thing 4 times. Friday, we're gonna continue our complexes on our Olympic lifts. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're sticking with the hang, but now we're gonna go hang snatch, so that lower one that we did, into a full power snatch, and then we're gonna add in an overhead squat at the end. So before, our limiter for most of us was that high hang snatch. Now the limiter for most of us is gonna be that overhead squat, okay? So think about your shoulder stability as we do that. Same type of thing here, 5 sets going every 2 minutes. Then our Metcon, our last little bit of Murph prep, all right? We're gonna row 100 calories. Ladies, it's a little bit less. Every 90 seconds, you're gonna hop off the rower and you're gonna do a round of Cindy, all right? So it is very much a rowing workout, but it's a little bit of nuisance. They snuck right in there. 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 air squats, all right? Saturday, we have 10 rounds. You and your partner will take on 10 rounds together. You can switch however you need. We're gonna deadlift for 15 reps, and then we're gonna do 100 feet of hand over hand sled pulling. That's right, sled pull is back. All right, just missed a week, they're back. All right, that's it, that's week 20. Next week, we have Brody's Member of the Month workout. That's a fun one, very creative idea. It was completely his idea, not mine. So if you don't like it, once again, on him. And also next week, week 21, we will have Murph. So invite your friends, it's free for them, all right? It's gonna be a big party. Remember, as we prep for that, it's not about us. All right, if you have questions, let me know. See you guys in the gym.